Namaste and welcome to Build to Simplify AI podcast. Today we are organizing Build to Simplify AI Hackathon, and I am very pleased to invite Mr. Daya Prakash sir, who is not a veteran in founding multiple companies but also a founder of Talent on Lease, which is helping tech companies in hiring a good talented resources for their work and developing a good product for the public use. Welcome, sir, on the podcast. Hope you are feeling good and well.
Thank you so much, and I'm really excited to be part of this podcast.
Well,
Doing absolutely great. Thank you so much.
thank you so much, sir. Actually, I'm a bit nervous because it's my first time doing a podcast and talking to a veteran like you who is so much talented, have a lot of knowledge in different domains, is making me bit nervous.
So I just say that, except the fact that I have a lot of experience, almost 3 decades of experience.
Exactly.
But in terms of talent, the age is no bar, experience is no bar, right? So just don't feel nervous. I think you be who you are, and that's perfectly alright.
Thank you so much, sir. Your words, Sherry, going to help me and lifting the podcast up. So, for starting, I want to you to introduce yourself to the public, what you do and how you are so motivated about doing all this.
Sure. Thank you so much, Shreansh, for the opportunity. Hello, everyone. My name is Daya Prakash, and I'm the founder of Talent on Lease. Talent on Lease is a tech hiring AI or tech hiring platform. We basically bring business and talent together. That's what we're doing at Talent on Lease. Our motto and objective of Talent on Lease is, making available right resources at right time at right cost. And the problem that we are solving in the industry is basically of shortage of quality tech talent. The advantages that we bring to our customers is fourfold. We basically bring in the advantages of the cost, quality, speed, agility. Through this, the objective here is to kind of help candidates who are looking for right opportunities, and at the same time when companies were looking for right candidate to do the matchmaking and get them a break for uh, career ahead.
Well, that's a very great initiative, sir. Like providing a good resource to a good company is a really very big task nowadays because you have to go through all the skills what a company need to build AI tools and whatever they want to build a software or a AI system. So my first question for you will be like, what do you think? Skills are really getting in demand too much right now, and multiple companies are firing their employees due to skill mismatch or skill is not there, not proper in their employees, and how these type of hackathons that we are organizing today are helping students to get skilled. So I want you to put some lights over that.
Sure. So the point that you raise is very, very sensitive point, and point about layoffs particularly, and this is a harsh reality of today. Right? This is happening. This is more visible today. This is going to happen tomorrow as well. Used to happen earlier also, but at the speed and pace which is happening today is unparalleled. And there are quite a few factors which are basically affecting the whole dynamics in the industry today, right from political issues to geopolitical issues to the economy to the advent of AI. There are a lot of factors that are basically playing a role in having this situation that we have today. However, in my mind, the time is worrisome for those who basically are very much in the comfort zone, who think that they know what they have to do, and things are not going to change. That's something basically we have to fundamentally change our understanding, our thought process, and we have to see what's happening in the industry. Like the whole, I would say, trust in the industry today is doing more with less. We used to talk about 3 decades back also. I remember going in the conferences and hearing this a lot and talking myself about this. But, as the time progresses, I've seen that it gains immense importance of, doing less, doing more with less. So this is something, it's a mandate for all of us. So organizations of today uh, cannot survive or cannot thrive if they don't work on this philosophy. And in order to achieve this, we as an employee of the organization will have to own it up, and we have to say that, okay, how can we, focus more on not how many hours one need to kind of put in the job on a daily basis, weekly basis, but how much value one should create in a job on a daily basis. So at the end of the day, the company also grows, and the individual or the employee also grows in their career, and they become they stay relevant, and they don't become part of the workforce that we get to hear all the reverse things about.
Exactly. So yeah, you really proved that point very well. That quality is more important than the quantity of work you do in the office.
Right.
So definitely, it's a really valuable point that everyone, especially students who are going to be an employee in the future, should understand very well.
Right. So coming to your question on the hackathon, yeah, right? How it is impactful and meaningful in today's era is, they're very much a critical part of the whole process that I spoke about, right? Building that attitude in people, saying that I want to learn more, I want to learn fast, right? I want to do experiment in my life. By doing all such things, I make myself more learned, educated, and ready for, taking up the next level of challenges in the organization in terms of role responsibility that I play in the organization. So these hackathon are a great place in my mind for even the workforce today who are employed, right? Not just the students. It's, yeah, important for students because they are looking for career break. It is important for students from point of view that they are looking for a career break in the organization, or they are kind of coming here in the hackathons with the mindset of evaluating their ideas and skills to see if they have a solution or a idea in mind that can have a commercial value, right? And how can they implement, launch it in the real world? And that's the knowledge, real time knowledge they get in these hackathons, because they get to interact with juries and get a lot of inputs on their ideas. uh, Absolutely. So these hackathons are, very important elements actually. And kudos to you, your team, for doing such hackathons and thinking about these.
Thank you so much for appreciating our work. Actually, we are the main idea behind all this hackathon stuff is to make students understand that uh, going to college, attending lectures, and doing assignments, doing semester projects is not enough. You have to get out of your comfort zone. You have to travel. You have to participate in such events so that you can learn, connect, and explore new opportunities. Irrespective of getting comfortable in the hostel bed and just sleeping and doing scrolling Netflix or Instagram. So my next question will be how you see generative AI or AI uh, getting rolled into the job process, getting a job in today's world, and how it is helping you guys on talent on these.
Okay. So the two parts to it. One is how the AI is going to help the students who are basically entering into the corporate. That is one. And then as in corporate, how we are leveraging AI, let's say, for example. So the first most part, even if the importance of AI in, from a student's perspective, from their preparedness perspective, that they want to enter the corporate world and become the workforce of tomorrow. I think, unfortunately, I will say that they don't have a liberty today to kind of to decide whether they want to learn AI or they don't want to learn AI and they can be part of the workforce. I think the hard answer, the hard truth is that if you're not AI ready, you can definitely not be part of today's workforce in the corporate. That's very clear.
Exactly.
There is hardly any organization I can think of it either has not done something remarkable in terms of AI or in the journey of implementing the AI, or at least they are seriously evaluating, right? So any workforce which you go and talk to these corporate leaders and say that may not be AI ready or maybe it doesn't come with the AI thought process and the tools, technology, skill set, and but even the how to leverage the AI tools, it's going to be a big no, right? So it is as important for the students to kind of make sure that they prepare themselves with the AI, the concepts, the features, the tools, technologies, everything, so that they say that okay, I really deserve to be part of your organization. So that's one part. And the organization, as I mentioned, that the organizations are at a different stage. There are organizations who have done AI implementation and they're leveraging AI in such a way that it has completely transformed the way they used to work earlier versus they're working today. Okay? Just to give you an example of our own organization, right, the talent on Lease. Our job used to be heavily focused on the recruiters, and the outcome and the quality of our deliverables used to largely depend on the kind of recruiters who used to act behind. Come AI has changed the game completely, right? It has actually given a, I would say, equal feel to the recruiters irrespective of their experience. But I think the key question today is how smart they are in leveraging AI, right? So it doesn't matter you have a 10 years experience recruiter or 2 years experience recruiter, but the one who knows how to leverage AI better than the other is basically way more productive, way more useful for the organization, and is valuable for the end customer as well. Because the kind of quality they deliver, right? The customer comes back and says that, I want to interact with them.
So, guys, with this, we can say AI is not a bubble. It's in the space, it's in the air. You have to breathe it, you have to stay alive in it. So, you have to learn AI. You just can't skip it. Whether you are a student willing to get employed in a organization like Talent on Lease or McKinsey or even say MX, Deloitte, you have to learn AI. So next question. You are a very close person to our leader and our mentor, Ravi sir, and you also watched how simplified AI tools is growing day by day. We are getting new users. We are getting very good feedbacks from the industry, from our users. I want you to summarize, or you can say show your what you feel about simplify IPs.
Sure, definitely. It's been some time that I've been interacting with Ravi, and it's a pleasure interacting with Ravi. And I would say a couple of months back to a year back or so, it was more on the idea terms that I used to see value in what he used to talk in terms of the idea. And I really, wanted to see how it translates into action. And today I'm proudly, sharing with you that the hackathon that has been organized by you and your team and under the leadership of Ravi, Simplify AI Tools, is phenomenal. It's phenomenal, right? So, matter of fact that when I interacted with the finalists here in this room today, and it is amazing to know that sitting here in Delhi NCR, you guys have created impact that people have, flown in or coming from Trichy, places like Trichy, either Roorkee and Chandigarh, and still like, they look very close, but someone to travel and come here to participate because they see the value in the hackathon. It cannot happen without having a great perspective about the opportunities that it can bring to you in your career development. So this is phenomenal job actually, and I was really amazed to see this and great work being done.
Thank you so much, sir. It's really great words for us and for our participants also. They will be very happy after listening of this podcast that you praise them as well, like how they traveled from this part just to uh, get out of their comfort zone, to participate, to build, to compete, to learn, to grow, to network with the people and mentor like you. It will be it will be a great event for them.
So I was studying them. In fact, I was studying quite a few of them, and in my talk also, I kind of covered it, and I told them that all these guys were sitting in this room.
Yeah.
I can tell you one thing with absolute surety that none of these candidates or none of these guys will be there when we talk about people craving about not many job either roles are being offered, and if the job roles are offered, there is a joining date question mark and all that. But at least I can tell you the guys over this in this room today, they will never be in this list actually. Somebody who's taking pain on coming over weekend from the far places and participating this hackathon, which is again not just simple hackathon which is done in 24 hours, but I see that this is like three stages, right?
Yeah,
There is registration, then there is the first round, there is the second round which is online, and then there is the third round which is the physical event or
they actually went through a very big grind. I guess it's almost 1 month of grind.
yeah.
Where they have to first pass the quiz, then they have to present and build what idea they are going to simplify, what problem are.
So they take the seriousness, right?
Yeah, they are.
On both on both sides. I mean, from your side as well, the kind of platform that you are creating is not something like somebody can just come over and just leverage on this particular platform, but bringing a lot of value, the interaction, the value creation, the whole assessment, evaluation, everything, right? And I say that these things in the long run are going to make big difference to the ecosystem.
Okay. Well, thanks to Simplify AI tools, I will say, because without Simplify AI tools tool list, I guess many of the candidates with whom I talk, they said me, sir, I used this tool and this is listed over Simplify AI tools, and I searched according to my requirements, and I found that tool. No, no, oh, so you used AI? Well, yeah, sir. Now we have to do, otherwise we will fall behind. Yeah, so they are pretty interesting candidates in the hackathon. I really enjoyed. I learned a lot from.
Brightest. And the most important thing is the fact that they are building something on AI. But as I always say, attitude weighs more on skills, and their sheer commitment to this makes them stand out of the crowd.
Oh, that's so very nice. Well, before wrapping up this podcast, we have a quick fire round where we will ask you few questions, and you have to give like quick responses to those questions.
Yeah, that's
So, all the best, sir.
thank you so much.
Hackathon in one word for you.
I think it's a place for innovation, transformation, and collaboration in my mind, broadly speaking, to unearth the solutions to the unsolved problems.
Exactly. Talent you admire most, techies or entrepreneurs?
I would say today's entrepreneurs are techies by default, right? I mean, they have the knowledge of the technology, and many of them are hands-on that I know of. And since they are the entrepreneurs, they know the business best.
Well, it's all because of AI. AI is enabling everyone, whether it's a techie, a CSE background person, or a ECE background person, or BCA background person. AI is enabling everyone. So, if not AI, which tech trend excites you the most?
I think there's a lot of thirst on information on the go. So I would say maybe edge computing, and then the whole data science, data analytics that goes behind in terms of feeding you with those nuggets, right? So I think other than AI, that's something that I would need as an individual to rely on something to kind of keep me ahead.
Okay. One advice for students who are listening this today.
I think the simple advice is that make yourself available to such events when these are being organized. This is a great opportunity. I remember my time when I kind of graduated, and after that I was looking for a break in the industry. Other than the fact that I used to go to companies, physically, and that point of time, even the internet was not there. So you had to visit companies physically, go there, share your, resumes, and maybe hope for an opportunity from their side. But in today's world, there's a lot happening. If you are curious and if you are serious about your career, there are a lot of avenues, places like, this thing, hackathon that you organize over there. If you can show up, with your ideas, and then the ability to kind of implement that and get a lot of feedback from the industry experts, I think that will set you apart from the rest of the crowd. But yeah, again, seriousness, curiosity, hardworking, these are like, some of the things that I value more. I mean, obviously, skills are the underlying thing. Degree doesn't matter a lot to me, honestly speaking.
That's so great. That's great saying, sir. Last question. What do you think about Simplify AI tool platform?
So Simplify AI tool platform, I became curious today to know more about it. But the impact that I've seen so far of it, it seems to be an amazing place. Okay, it seems to be an amazing tool which helps people demystify the myths of AI, and make it very very simple, and then help people adopt it in day to day life, especially for those who are uh, making their careers, who are into making their careers, right? So, more on the fresh blood side at the moment, but I don't see any reason that why it cannot be taken to the literal side as well. So, this is scalable model. Uh, yeah.
Well, you are definitely the winner of this quick fire round, sir. Thank you so much. I can't even say how happy I am to have you here with me. I am seriously in the very starting. I said I am a bit nervous, but your words really calmed me down. I'm feeling more confident over this podcast by after I guess 1 to 2 minutes of the starting, and I'm like, yes, that is so cool and calm. I should stay calm like him to ask question.
Yeah, absolutely. You're doing a wonderful job, yeah. I mean, look at the hackathon today. Look at all the effort that doing this podcast as well. Like, there's so much that you're already doing, right? It's way ahead of your own time, doing so much that you're basically not building your own career, but helping build thousands and thousands build their own career, right? So it's a phenomenal job that you're doing it, and you should be proud of it. There's absolutely no room for nervousness.
Thank you so much, sir.
Eh? It's a pleasure talking. Wonderful. So thanks, you, sir. Thank you, sir.